Yo, what's up, Phil? And what's up, the nation? This is Big Kid Xavier, and I know you want this fucking hat, but anyways, as far as Mitt Romney's tax returns, I do think that fuck it, like show it. I mean, everybody made a big fucking deal, and excuse my language, but I just got off of work and I was just not in the fucking mood. But when it comes down to it, if everybody gave Obama shit about his fucking birth certificate, and people still do. I live in Texas. Understand this? I live in Texas, so I have to hear people constantly literally try to make a legitimate point by saying that Obama is not a U.S. citizen. I shit you not. I have to hear this shit regularly. I have to see the bumper stickers regularly. It's it's it makes my head hurt. So I think if we have to hear all of this shit about from these fucking birthers for for 4 years, 4 fucking years, we have to hear shit from birthers. Okay, then we get to hear shit from everybody wanting to see Mitt Romney's tax returns. Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna sit up and tell me that you need to that you wanna make me pay more on my taxes, yet somebody in your tax bracket, you want to make taxes less for them. Let me see how much you're paying. How much have you been paying in the past? How much have you really contributed to society? Because everybody's sitting up saying, well, Mitt Romney, contributed, so and so this much, to charity. Yeah, but they were pretty much, I mean, as Bill Maher pretty much pointed out, all of that shit pretty much went to the congregations that he was involved in. It went to the Church of Mormon, or the Church of Latter Day Saints, or whatever the fuck they call themselves, American Jesus USA, whatever the fuck. But that's just the way I look at it. Because I mean, we had to hear all this shit from birthers all this time. Why not be able to hear a bunch of shit from people wanting to see something that's legitimate? I mean, we know it exists. We know his tax returns exist. We just want to see what the fuck they say. And the interesting thing to me is when someone asks to when people ask to say okay, well, let's see Mitt Romney's tax returns, they're like, it's a part of the fucking liberal conspiracy agenda bullshit. I'm like, really? To want to see something legitimate, to want to see numbers, like, boom, there, facts, like something that you can't fucking fake with the IRS, or you would hope that the motherfucker doesn't have the power or the ability to do so. um but for him to for people to sit up and say that that's some type of fucking conspiracy, and that's just ridiculous that people want to be able to see his tax returns, and how that's so far from looking at the facts. Well, it relates to it. If anything, what's so far from the fucking facts is when people sit up and say how Obama is like some type of like Muslim socialist from Kenya that was never born in America. And what I don't understand is he's released more different forms of his own birth certificate than Mitt Romney's released of his own fucking tax returns. So I think at some point there should be a balance out. I think everybody should look at all the different forms that of birth certificates that Obama released. That's how many years of tax returns Mitt Romney needs to release. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Even Mitt Romney's dad was sitting up. There's even a quote where he's basically saying that a man who won't release his tax returns, is something wrong with that. He even there was even a quote. I mean, that's not exactly the fucking quote, but that's the gist of it. And so, like I said, that's my opinion. That's my take on it. At the end of the day, I know who the fuck I'm voting for, and it sure as hell ain't Mitt Romney, because that no, just no. I know Obama's far from fucking perfect. The economy ain't what it was. I'm not expecting it to be for another 10 years. Anybody who thought that he was going to fix this shit in 4 years is fucking retarded. Anybody who thought he was going to fix it in 8 years is fucking retarded. I mean, it happens like this. Let's break it down real simply. We fucked up our credit. Imagine you're America and you fucked your credit up. Now, if you fuck your credit up over a period of 8 years, it will take you literally at least 7 years to fix that shit, and that's if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Now, one of the issues that we're having is it's some shit that we still shouldn't be doing. Like we're giving money to fucking countries that don't give a shit about us. We were giving money to Pakistan for a good amount of time, and I'm glad that we fucking finally stopped. Since they were fucking harboring, Osama bin Laden. Fuck them for that. And I mean, it's other stuff. The war is just sucking up so much of our money, and but we're not going to be out of there until 2014, regardless of what anybody says. What I don't understand though is people are bitching about us still being there. We have a fucking time frame. We're leaving. We're gonna be out of that motherfucker in 2014. The only people that are gonna be there in the area is just pretty much what happens with any fucking war zone that we've been in is pretty much CIA, you know, spec ops, different scary spooky motherfuckers like that who are just gonna be, keeping watch, making sure ain't nothing too fucking out of character, out of the norm that would be threatening our country is going on. Because pretty much what's gonna happen is, and mind you, I'm on a fucking tangent right now. Pretty much what's gonna happen is the shit's gonna deteriorate again. All the shit that's going on in Syria, all this bullshit, it's our fucking fault from decades past. But that's a fucking tangent. That's a whole nother fucking conversation. But I mean, as far as this whole Romney, Obama shit, I'm, I'm so fucking sick. I'm just ready for November 6th to be here. Jesus, fuck. Anyways, my name is Big Kid. Go Rams. We're gonna have a good season this year, hopefully. And hey, nation, what do you guys think about what the fuck I had to say?